Yeah, just how'd that last putt not go in to tie the course record?
Well, I mean, I've been really struggling with my speed of the putts, especially from that distance. Even if it went in, I don't think I'd get the course record anyway with how Wyndham's playing. He's playing some tremendous golf, which is nice to see. I think I played with him the first 2 rounds. I was just saying earlier that he looked like he was really struggling with his patience the first day, and then found himself on Pebble here yesterday. Played some really good golf, and then obviously is keeping that going. Just the way that the conditions were today, the way that the course setup was. If you're hitting your drives down the middle, and you got really good spin control, especially coming to the greens, you definitely have a good opportunity of shooting a really low one. Everyone knows that they're going to be bumpy Poana greens, a lot of footprints and all that stuff. So you're going to get some good breaks and bad breaks. But I think today was one of those days where you had to be a little bit more aggressive, especially for myself, trying to get back in the tournament.
What did you hit into 11 there?
9-9. Because I hit a little 3-wood down there, and once again, it was okay if it missed a fairway. I mean, I want to hit the fairway, but I'm not too worried. So it was kind of one of those days where you're just sitting there, if it's in the rough, it's fine, because I'm not having to hit an 8-iron from the same distance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a nice little 9-iron, and to be honest, there's one of those shots you don't expect to go in. You're just trying to get it somewhere around the hole, give yourself an opportunity.
Jason, with the forecast, do you have any sense at all this might be the final round and you were playing?
That's
for that
what I keep hearing that. I'm hoping not. If I was Wyndham, he'd be probably most likely hoping yes. But I think that's just part of being at Pebble. I think we've had some 54-hole events. I remember Dustin Johnson winning a 54-hole event here 1 year, and obviously we have some of that weather. It would be nice to be able to go out there and just try and give myself an opportunity at winning.
Yeah.
But with how the weather looks, it looks pretty average tomorrow. So I mean, we'll see.
But did it affect your mentality all today? You might.
I didn't even know. Honestly, I'm hearing it for the first time.
Okay, got it.
Right now. So to be honest, I was pretty angry with myself of how I played yesterday. So, and I was second group off number one today. So we're middle of the pack. I'm just going out there just trying to shoot somewhere in the 60s, and I got off to a hot start, and then just things kind of rolled. And in the back of my mind, to be honest, I thought we're still going to play 72 holes, but I'm hoping we play 72 holes. That'd be nice. Especially because it's a signature event, you want to kind of finish the tournament. But it'd be disappointing to play 54 holes.
Are they not thinking about a Monday finish, or is it just?
Well, you can, but I don't think you can start on, or not. I don't think you can finish. The way that Montana explained it to me, please don't ask me that, because I'm going to mess it up. Yeah, it's something about not being able to finish on a Monday. They won't do that, but I could be wrong. So you'd have to do your homework.
So so what they're saying is
they don't want to start on Monday if we're not
going to finish.
If we don't finish.
Yeah.
If it gets past the point of where it would have to go into Tuesday, we may not start on Monday.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We've had Tuesday finishes.
Yeah, we had. Yeah. Thank you for that. Do you want to come up here and say?
What else did you do well today? I mean, it was probably a nice day.
I didn't drive it that dramatically well. I mean, it was kind of average off the tee box. Crucial tee shots at times where they needed to hit the fairway 18. You got driver in your hand. I know that it's a million miles wide, but there's out of bounds right, and there's re-tee if you hit it left.
Yeah.
So I hit a lot of good quality tee shots at the right time. Had really good spin control with my irons when I had the opportunities, and putted really nice.
Do you ever? Yeah. Do you ever let yourself think about where you are in your career? Maybe you're closer to the end than the beginning.
Yeah, all the time. Actually, that's a really good question. Just because, I still feel like I'm in my 20s, but I'm past my mid 30s now. Yeah, and like obviously to sit there and go, like I remember joking a bit, not joking, like there was a good time there where I'm like, you know what, once I get to 40, I'm like thinking about like retiring. And I think at the time I was like, there was some injuries and like whatnot, and I wasn't feeling that great. And to be in like the second half of my career, I've like, it's surprising because this is my 17th season on the tour. And all the guys, it's like I'm getting older and the guys that come out every single year, the new faces are getting younger, you know what I mean? But, you know, with that being said, I think watching these young guys play, knowing that they're hitting it further and they're full of confidence and, you know, they're big and strong, I feel like I've got the experience on my side to be able to handle certain situations and pressure situations. I just have to make sure that I do everything I possibly can to make sure that I'm healthy, I don't lose any speed, and I mentally want it. And if I can do those, you know, few things, then I should have a decent second half of my career. Thanks.
You need to get more sleep.